Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to RERi PV TV, the day with the latest news out of the PV industry summarized for you. Nice to have you clicked in. US environmental groups protests against state solar plants. Some American environmental organizations have sent a joint protest letter to the US Department of the Interior over the agency's plans for solar energy development in 6 states in the US Southwest. The letter protests the programmatic environmental impact statement for solar energy development and amendments stating that they failed to consider reasonable alternatives or to analyze numerous impacts of solar development within several of the energy zones. US solar boom in the Northeast. Business at downstream solar photovoltaic companies is growing exponentially in the northeast of the US as home and property owners, spurred by government incentive programs, increasingly grow to realize and appreciate its value. For example, sales at residential solar PV systems provider Astrum Solar in Maryland soared to $26.9 million in 2011 from $113,660 in 2008, an increase of 23,567%. That makes Maryland-based Astrum Solar as the second fastest growing privately held company. Americans invest in Turkish solar market. Using new incentive packages, the Turkish government is currently trying to attract foreign investors into the country. Spurred by this incentive, the US-based Capital Alliance Group now wants to invest a total of $6 billion in Turkish solar energy sector. Due to the efforts of Turkey, the company has now chosen a piece of land in the newly designed industrial region of Kilis. A factory for the manufacture of solar panels and solar farms will be built there soon. JinkoSolar supplies PV plant in South Africa. Chinese company JinkoSolar announced that it will supply solar photovoltaic modules for a 1 megawatt off-grid utility-scale PV plant in South Africa. The PV array in a Limpopo province chrome mine will produce about 1.8 gigawatt-hours of solar power per year and also will effectively reduce the mine's daytime diesel dependency for the next 20 to 30 years. ESA Renewables plans expansion to Latin America. Spanish turnkey solar solutions provider ESA Renewables announced that it has made expansion into Central America, South America and additional surrounding markets. The company is in the process of developing solar photovoltaic projects of more than 150 megawatts, including a 20 megawatt installation in the Caribbean, which is anticipated to be installed in the third quarter of this year. Australia. Victoria reduces FIT. The Australian state of Victoria has reduced its feed-in tariff for solar photovoltaic generation by 68% to 8 US cents per kilowatt-hour for excess generation starting in January 2013. The state government will also close the existing transitional feed-in tariff with a deadline for paperwork of September the 13th in 2012. So as far as the news for today, tomorrow we will be back for you as usual on our website pv.tv. Have a nice time, see you and goodbye.